whether she's got an FGB family, never unseen, gotta be PG.
Well, mostly.
Work so hard, and all the while she got a kick in her step and she's got a twinkle in her smile. Nurse out here.
It's 5 in the morning and I had to go downstairs to get all my clothes because they didn't dry last night. So I had to put it in through for a bit. Whew, I can't form thoughts yet. Through for a second load and I couldn't stay up because I would have had like 4 hours of sleep if I waited for my clothes. So I left them downstairs.
Oh my gosh, it's dark out. That's when you know you should not be awake, is when it's still dark out.
I learned something last night that I didn't tell you guys about because I wanted to think about it more before I actually said anything about it or tried to teach you about it. Not that you don't know this, but that scared me so bad, that guy just running by. I think I pooped my pants a little bit. Last night I was having a conversation with someone and we started talking just about things in general. And what their statement was to me was that you are very emotional about your opinions. And I didn't really get what they meant by this, so I asked them and I was like, what do you mean by that? And they were like, well, when you talk about something, you get really emotional about it. I've been growing up all my life doing this, so when I don't usually get in debates with people or arguments because I don't like that feeling that I get. I do get emotional, I'll admit it. And so I was like, why is that bad? Because I was kind of confused because I didn't really get it because I've been doing it all my life, right? And they were like, well, when you're trying to prove your point, you want to make rational decisions. And when you're emotional about them, you're not rational. And this totally made sense to me. And I think that's why I have a hard time having conversations with people about stuff that I believe, because I get emotional about it and then I can't prove my point because I'm not being rational about it. I'm now, as a new turn for my life, I'm going to try and be less emotional about things when I'm talking about them so I can be more rational and make more rational decisions on them. And this just blows my mind that I never knew this. Like, why have I never been taught this? The things that you learn when you move out is just ridiculous. Like, I never would have thought this would be something I'd learn in my life, but oh, I love it. I love learning. I'm so excited about this. But I thought maybe I'd explain it to you guys because I'm sure that some of you can relate, and now maybe I've taught you something, or you can even teach me something because of what I've told you. Does that make sense? I hope so. Holy poo, it's cold this morning. Canada, stop being so Canadian. I don't remember the last time that I had been actually genuinely excited to go to work. And I am so stoked on life right now. I can't even handle it. Oh, but I just stepped in a puddle. Failure. Okay, I'm officially prepared to show you what I learned last night on my ukulele because I want to show you all / myself in the future how much I improve over the time that I spend trying to perfect the ukulele. I was trying to do I'm Yours, an easy version of I'm Yours, but I can't get the strumming down because I don't really understand how to strum. Like, I do understand, but I just can't get the rhythm of the strumming down yet. So I can switch chords now a little bit, but I'm failing still, but just watch. I hope you can see me. Man, you guys put so much pressure on me. Oh, I'm failing. Take 500. Sounds so bad. I guess I just can't get my fingers in the right place. Like, it just doesn't sound right. I don't like it. It's just so plastic sounding. Maybe because this isn't a real ukulele. Isn't that how rock stars do it? I just like the strings. Who do I think I am? I really hope people from work are not watching this right now. Oh my gosh. If they knew I was this weird. Because, like, I act fairly normal at work. Like, I don't really go out of my way to talk because I want people to think I'm normal. Like, eventually they'll get to know me and stuff, but just when you first get to know someone like me in the RL, I'm kind of quiet until you really get to know me, like you guys know me. That wasn't my tongue, it was this thing. I even made myself a little pic yesterday with Kit's help. He cut out from a visa I had that was just a fake visa, and now I have a pic. I'm yours. Ooh, ooh.
I interrupt this message to tell you that the following is very, very cheesy, and if you aren't interested to watch cheesiness, I definitely say skip past it as much as possible, because you will definitely have to listen closely, and I failed really hard at vlogging myself, and it like cut off my eyes again. I don't know what's up with my vlogging skills, but I just wanted to let you know because it's really kind of annoying to watch, but if you want to hear what I had to say, then proceed.
I don't know if I should be admitting to this, but I looked up this article that is called How to Find True Love. And I was curious what they thought true love is. I just recently talked about in my vlogs about how I feel about love and how I feel like the word is overused and I've never found love and I don't feel like I will for a very long time because I am the way I perceive love is a lot stronger than a lot of people, I think, or I just don't get it. Like, I don't know. If you want to see what my view on love is, it's called Nerd Talks About Love or something like that. Moving on. So I'm reading it, and I want to read some of the stuff it says in here to you guys. This is Psychology with Nerds for L. Regardless of our culture, our level of education, or economic status, at the depth of all of us are the same desires: to love, to be loved, and to be happy. Of course, we could add other desires to this list, like money and wealth and fancy things, but when you drill into these things, the reason for wanting them is so that we can appear more desirable and will hopefully be loved and accepted. Now, reading this, I'm wondering, is the reason I want to be financially stable is so I will find true love? I want to be financially stable because I want to be financially stable. I don't think there's any deeper meaning behind that. I think everyone wants to be financially stable or above that. But anyways, it's a good theory. Let's keep going. Ooh, it asks me a really good question here. If love is something so fundamentally, wow. Try again. If love is so I can't believe I just said fundamentally. If love is something so fundamentally important to us, then why is it that we have so many issues and misunderstandings in the area of finding love? That is a good question, and I really don't know how to react to it, to be honest. Maybe I just don't understand what it's asking. I don't know. And then the article proceeds to go into a personal story from the writer, and it actually starts getting into some good motivational type stuff, and it says,
I spent most of my time in my late teens and early 20s on finding love, or so I thought at the time. In actuality, I was seeking self-acceptance, approval, and identity. And had a great fear of being alone. I jumped from a relationship to relationship, all the while searching for myself. But the act of seeking self-worth through my external relationships took me further from that which I longed.
Trying to gain from reading this article. Stuff like this, like self-acceptance and being okay with yourself and not insecure about yourself, is one of the things that makes people think that they're in love. Because they feel like they're being accepted by another person, when really and truly that person could be treating them terribly, but they don't know because they don't know any better, and therefore they think they're in love. Why am I reading about this? Am I worried about love? Am I insecure about myself? Oh my gosh. Now I'm scared. Interesting. I'm going to keep reading this and stop making fun of it as much because it's actually going into something that I can learn from. I like hearing about self-acceptance stuff. If I learn anything, I'll let you know. Another good point. I've always been an ambitious person, and in addition to my job, I've worked on side projects and other interests, but whenever I found myself in a relationship, I would drop everything that was important to me and would focus exclusively on that person I was dating. You see, I didn't respect myself, and I thought that finding someone to love me was more important than anything else. During these time-consuming romantic courtships, I was distancing myself further from my passions, my purpose, and my true self. I hope with that paragraph I just read you, that makes some of you realize, if you're going through this, that this is something I see all the time. And don't get me wrong, I have done it too. I will drop everything for that person that I'm in a relationship with. And I think it's actually because of this. It's because you're so focused on that person you're dating, you don't realize that you're dropping your dreams and your ambitions and your passions in life to be with this person. And I understand that some people are worth that, but if you have a dream, go out and get it. That is one of, I think, my mottos in life, because for the past 2 weeks, that's what I've been talking about a lot. And I think it's been the kick in my... What? The kick in my butt? No. The thing that's been kicking my butt, kind of, to tell me that I need to go out there and reach my dream, because I'm just putting it off all the time because I'm so lazy, and I just need to do it. Because I know I can do it. It's just how I get there is the problem. And why am I having this deep talk? Why? I don't know. I wanted to learn, and I've been inspired to learn more because I am upset with my intellectualness. To be honest, I talked about that in one of my vlogs before I went to England, was I have an insecurity about my smarts. On the trip that I went on, it taught me that you have to do things for yourself. It's you that gets you places. It's not other people. Other people help you sometimes, people close in your life, but it's you. And you need to bring yourself, you need to get yourself motivated, and you need to get out there and do what you want to do. And going on that trip made me realize that I've put so many things aside because I'm lazy and I'm not inspired to do what I want to do. And I hope that what I'm saying is making sense, because it makes sense in my brain, but I'm having troubles explaining it out loud. But, I'm learning so much today. I've learned so much. Oh, okay. I need to stop vlogging because this video is going to be like 20 minutes long. I couldn't just put you down because I read an extra article that was attached to that about how this girl wrote something when she made a realization about how she depended on being with people for her self-worth. And this is what she did. This is one of the things she wrote. Today, I declare to the universe that with this
self-revelation, I shall let this go completely. I do not need it in my life, for it is no longer serving me. My true self-worth comes from myself, my heart, and my perception of my world. I adore myself, I love myself, and I am a wonderful being with lots of love to share. I'm in complete control of my life and my experiences. I gain more security in myself each time I do something that pleases me. I gain when I read wonderful books and learn new things. I gain when I'm writing, exploring my feelings. I gain when I reorganize my life, living space, routine, health goals. I gain when I think about all the wonderful blessings in my life. I gain when I take pictures and capture truth. I gain when I have meaningful conversations. I gain each time I accomplish a goal. I gain each time I think with absolute faith that I will always end up in the best possible place no matter what happens. There is something wonderful and valuable from every situation I encounter.
Reading that made me realize that I have almost the exact same idea as this person. I'm being interrupted by a Skype call. I don't really remember where I was talking to you, but pretty much all of that is stuff that I've been discovering as of late. It makes me feel so happy that I
can actually see what my thoughts are and read it, because that was exactly what I've been thinking lately. I hope what I just read to you guys helps you understand maybe how you feel towards things, / this has definitely helped me 100%. And it was just because I was curious to type into Google. Yeah, I'm just gonna stop there. Good thing I know the words. Woo! It's grocery shopping time because I haven't grocery shopped since I left for London. So I have no food. How have I been living the past 2 days? Good question. Okay, so not one of these aisles is a crazy alcohol aisle. We don't have these in Canada. Okay, so apparently we have them in Quebec, but I haven't been there. I'm on the other side of Canada. I'm on the west side of Canada, where it's all not cool because we don't have crazy alcohol aisles. I'm not saying that alcohol is cool or anything. Whoa, kids, settle down. I'm not condoning this. Why did I just walk into the makeup aisle? Who do I think I am, a girl? Ew. This is where I go. This is like my Tesco. It's where I save money. It's called Price Smart. Ooh, exhilarating. And these are weak Canadian bags that definitely don't even amount to Tesco's bags. They're not even as big as Tesco bags. Thank you, Price Smart Foods. You're just not as good as Tesco. Oh, how I'm always going to miss London. Well, maybe I'll go back soon. Or you Vancouverites should hang out with me on the 23rd of April, because there's going to be a YouTube gathering then. And there's apparently like 30 people going, which would be the most people we've had from the Vancouver gatherings we've had, which just blows my mind. 30 people in Vancouver? Psh, I've been at the last 2 and there's been like 10, so woo, go us. I'm reading through the comments and Jasmine and I just watched my video, and apparently the walk of shame.
You want me to hold it for you?
Yeah, I can. Tell them what the walk of shame is. Well, in my idea of what the walk of shame is whenever you fail, you have a walk of shame towards whatever it is you failed. Oh my gosh. Apparently, it means you should tell them in the most PG way.
Alright. The walk of shame means being on the SkyTrain at 7 a.m. in your party dress.
And use your imagination. And I don't know if you should use your imagination for that, because I don't know if that's PG.
3,688, 3,689, 3,600, and oh hey, didn't see you there. Just doing my annual workout, because I'm more jacked than you. But this is also the annual time where I say that goodnight thing, so get jacked like me, and you'll have a good night.